And we find out the U.S. involvement a few weeks later, sometimes a few months, sometimes even a few years. But I'm sure U.S. fingers are all over. There's a soft coup going on in Colombia. And it seems like some of the details are sketchy, but it seems like the U.S. is doing all we can to help support this, to try and get President Petro out of Gustavo Petro out of office. Most of you know that many of you know that he is a left-wing president of Colombia, which Colombia has long been our kind of friendly narco state, someone we have looked to support all of our horrible shit we do in Latin America. And then Petro has come to power, and they're no longer that. Colombia is no longer our lovely Petro. Did I say Petro state? I meant narco state, but whatever. No longer our lovely narco state ally. And the way they're trying to soft coup him so far is leaked audios, telephone interceptions, and media propaganda have been employed to try destabilizing the Colombian government. Alleged audio recordings of the former Colombian ambassador to Venezuela, Armando Benedetti. During the call that was leaked, Benedetti said that he received 15 billion pesos for the Petro campaign, which I guess would show corruption. After the audio leak, Benedetti assured the public that his statements were manipulated and taken out of context. Petro stated that he is certain that no irregularities have been committed in his government. He said, "I do not accept blackmail, nor do I see politics as a space for personal favors," said the Colombian president. The leaks are now being used by the opposition sector, including the ex-candidate for presidency, Federico Gutierrez, to demand the resignation of Gustavo Petro. They are orchestrating a disinformation campaign, flooding the networks and media with tendentious information and beginning to incite marches with false motivations, stated the senator at the time. So it seems that and I'm sure the America's fingers are all over this, as they always are in these cases. It seems they're doing everything to have kind of this soft coup, this soft lawfare, as the term has become known, coup against Petro. And, it usually happens, and then we find out the U.S. involvement a few weeks later, sometimes a few months, sometimes even a few years. But I'm sure U.S. fingers are all over this. Sometimes it's just an advisory role. We tell the opposition parties how to create a lawfare coup against our enemies, as we consider anyone who's left-wing, anyone who nationalizes resources, anyone who supports their people rather than supporting big corporations. And that seems to be, at least it's being attempted right now in Colombia. So for those of you there, I hope that you can fight against this. And I hope that this lawfare coup is stopped in its tracks. But U.S. always willing to coup everyone we want. We, as what has Elon Musk said, tweeted out, we coup everyone anyone we want, deal with it.